color or a gender. I see myself as a spirit that is not bound by time and emotions. I'm only bound by God's opinion, and that's boundless. And the second, we can start teaching our kids to be very specific about their goals. That's the second they start achieving greatness. So it was perfect. She kind of throws it up and now just boom. In the context about taking responsibility, and this is how we're going to start taking responsibility. You can never achieve a goal that you haven't put down on paper. You can talk all about it, but until you ink it on paper, forget it. If you think it, then you've got to ink it. The second you write it down, you are one step closer to the goal. We complain a lot, but we're not very specific about what we need to do. Step number one in terms of helping our children achieve what they need to achieve is to, number one, write it down. What they write down will indicate where they are mentally. So number one, be specific, but document it. I got some young people in year 11 to write down 21 reasons why they want to pass their GCSEs. They're like, 21 reasons. I've shot up 42 now. And then she'd be like, she knew. The week after, she brought in 50 reasons why she wants to pass her exams. She then messaged me to say, Uncle Jackson, I'm revising till 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, why? I don't know. I know the psychology behind it. We are neurologically designed to move towards any goal that you have enough reasons why you want to achieve it. Now, if you don't have enough reasons for achieving a goal, you have enough excuses not to achieve the goal. The economy, your race. That's why I never see myself as a black person. The thing that happened the other day in Westminster, I saw a hint about it on Twitter, and that was it. I didn't watch anything else. I did not need to watch anything else. Because if I did, I would contaminate my mind, which would interrupt my ability to set my goals. I say I don't see myself as a black person because on a psychological level, your brain has so many associations to the word black person, if you get what I mean. There is the good, the bad, and the ugly. The brain doesn't separate. It just takes on, unless you decide to separate which is which. Key number one to helping you or your young person achieve greatness is to document the goal. Key number two is this. You only go as far as you see yourself going. If you hang around eagles, you're going to soar like an eagle. If you hang around chickens, you're going to fry like a chicken. That's why I say number one, document your goals. And number two, surround yourself with people who have done more than you have ever done before. The most expensive book I bought was £400. The most expensive seminar I've been to was £10,000. Now the person I told this scriptness like, well, how you spend so much money on the car? On the book, on a seminar. You need to buy a car for that. I'm like, cool. See, while you at that point in time spent £10,000 on the car, I spent it on knowledge. He doesn't have the car anymore. I've now got a company that has made 20 times more than what I invested initially. Simply because I surrounded myself with people who are going places that I've never been before. Number one, document the goal. Number two, surround yourself with eagles. There has to be documented. If you don't document your goals, the world will document what they want you to do. If you don't have a plan for your life, trust me, companies are waiting to drag from you what they want. And then we'll moan. Don't moan. They had a plan. You didn't. I heard the story of an artist in Nigeria who, I think about 20 years ago, made about 20 million naira, which was, and he was worth 20 million, and he spent, he bought a mansion for 20 million. Okay, and everybody was celebrating. At that same month, another guy took 20 million, started a bank. Fast forward 2017, that guy's mansion is dilapidated, and the Zenith Bank, which is the bank he started, is now around the world. Two people, same resources, different actions. Fast forward, different results. If our young people are going to achieve what they need to achieve, number one, they need to document the goal. Number two, they need to find the right mentors. And number three, they need to stop making stupid excuses, dumb excuses, as to why they haven't achieved what they need to achieve. Show me your habits and I'll show you your future. You don't decide your habits, you decide your habits, and your habits decide your future. What you do the first 2 hours in the morning will determine your life. That's why I don't like being on time. I hate being on time. I love being early. On time is late. Early is on time. And late is unacceptable. The way you manage your time will determine your financial future. And because we don't have any regards for time, and you don't understand, within time you can create greatness. Within time you can create a country, within time you can destroy things, but we don't honor our time. If we start teaching our kids to honor themselves and their time, because they watch us, it's African time. No, it's stupid time. What's that about? And then we got black people time and white people time. So if you do that, psychologically, what do you think is happening? Finally, habits. Our phone, very powerful tool. But it's destroying our lives. You're not designing your life, but you're watching other people who've designed their life.
Exactly.
You're busy scrolling. Have you noticed that 2 hours later you're still scrolling? In that 2 hours you could have written the first 2 chapters of your book.
That's right.
And did you know that every time you're on there, psychologically, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine? Dopamine is the chemical that was released in your brain when you take cocaine. So anything that releases dopamine, you're hooked on it over and over. Our young people are hooked on Snapchat. Can't be bothered to do this. Minimum input, maximum output. That's what they want. So they're hooked on those tools. That's why they can't be bothered. When it's time for revision or anything, there's no dopamine. Cortisol is released in their body. It's a stress chemical. That's why they'll gravitate towards enjoyment and run away from the work that's going to give them what they need. Let's start teaching them to document their goals, surround themselves with right mentors, stop making stupid excuses, and take massive action towards their goals. We have to get practical. I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. It's none of my business.
None of my business.
They say those who make the news don't watch the news. The guy that owns Facebook is not on Facebook. It's not weird. You won't see him like, so where is he? He's busy creating the next best thing. Yeah, are you producers or consumers? So when we start moaning and start planning, we start moving towards things. And our young people, our black young people, they get into this space of like, what, this school's against me. Okay, what percentage of the school's against you? Who specifically? What did they say? What did they do? When did they do it? They don't have specifics. They just got this general thing, which can be dangerous. Because they walk into society having that whole blame game attitude. When you blame someone for something, you refuse to take responsibility. When you don't take responsibility, that is the start to your downfall. So as I round up, I don't want to be too much. She's laid the foundation. I want to come with the action. That's my name, Action Jackson. I like to get things done. I don't like talking. That's why the title of my book is Shut Up and Take Action. Because we talk too much, but we don't. And did you know when you talk a lot, you release the same chemicals. That's why you love talking. It's called logorrhea. Constant and excessive talking. What actions are we doing? Are we taking? Are we taking? So in my last minute, I'd like to play you a quick song. I took action and I learned the instrument. Real quickly, show the person next to you 10 seconds. One practical thing you've learned from what I've just said. Tell the person next to you one practical thing.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
And he's worked with me. That's like residence park, isn't it? Yeah. Every 1st of January every year, I document my vision for the year.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And take a photo of it.
Okay.
I've got it in my Bible.
Okay.
At least once a day, I want to wait.
Yeah.
I'm glancing back at my vision for the year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Document your goals. It's powerful. Even the Bible says it.
Everybody say dream big.
Dream big.
Some of them say dream big.
Dream big.
Act now.
Act now.
Never give up.
Never give up.
You are amazing.
You are amazing.
Say to the person next to you, say dream big.
Dream big.
Act now.
Act now.
Never give up.
Never give up.
You are amazing.
amazing.
big. Act now. Never give up. You're amazing. Everybody sing. Dream big. Come on now. Act now.
Some of you
Never give up. You're amazing. Sing it to someone.
Audience.
Dream big. Come on. Act now. Never give up. You're amazing. Just the ladies in the room. Dream big. Come on, girls. Act now. Never give up. You're amazing. Just the man in the room.
Dream big.
Oh, yeah.
Act now. Never give up.
You're amazing. Everybody, go.
Dream
Dream big. Okay.
Act now. Never give up.
You're amazing. One more time, go.
Dream big. Act now. Never give up.
You're amazing. So, with our workshop, we go into different schools across the UK. I started in one school many years ago. I just did this free session. They loved it. And today, we are now in 1,500 schools across the UK. I looked beyond my color. If I looked at my color, I would not have started. I remember standing in a barbershop in Holloway saying, I want to go start a company, motivating kids around the country. They said, they won't listen to you because you're black. I said to the guy, wait, let me go and try and find out whether they'll listen to me. It's been 16 years. I've been too busy to go back to telling that it worked. Information about some of the work that we do. I'm going to leave some leaflets.
Yeah, please do.
We're called the Fix Up Team. We're making it happen. Yes.
Can I just share something? I've just texted what you just said to my son. I said to him, write down 24 reasons why you want to pass a GCSE. He's texting back now. So I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Their friends call them now and meet me downstairs. They'll be like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.